Hello, everyone. So, welcome to my 3-card pick a deck reading for this month. I've gone ahead and pulled 3 piles for you. Tonight's reading, or today's reading, I'm not sure even what time it is, will be around career and finances and what's coming in the near future. So, I would say in the next 1 to 3 months. Now, of course, readings can be sped up or take longer. It's all about energy and where we are on our path, but this is what should be coming in. So I've created 3 piles. You've got a first pile here with our beautiful strawberry quartz. Second pile with our raw tumbled, tumbled amazonite. And our third pile with our amethyst. There we go, with our amethyst. Just take a few seconds to go ahead and marinate over which pile feels nice and yummy for you. We're going to be using, while you do that, I'll talk. We're going to be using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, the traditional one, and then a second brand new deck, my Brotherhood of Light Egyptian Tarot. I don't know why I'm coughing all of a sudden. Somebody not feeling good around me? I haven't even smoked for a little minute. Maybe that's why I need to. I've got my white candle lit for everyone's greatest good here. And because I'm always trying to vibe high, let's change the vibe. Bubbles! Bubbles! They always make me happy. All right. So let's just jump right on in. Again, please subscribe to my channel. Please share this video. Please like. Feel free to hit up my Venmo and tip me for this video at Joe-Foes Funds or something like that. I'll put it in the comments. I'll make sure that's the right one. So let's just jump right on in with pile 1. So if you chose pile 1 at 2 minutes and 11 seconds, I should write that down. We're going to get started. So the first card we have in regards to finances is the 9 or the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of Swords. Listen, I know this person. I used to be this person. Somebody's feeling very, very trapped at work or in their career. They are literally just, if you look at the ground below them, it's like so emotional and like barely holding on to, because emotion is the water, and like the land is like barely holding on to it. Hands are tied behind their back and blindfolded. Like, I don't know if somebody's been with a company for a very long time, or they don't have any other trade. I just heard someone feels as if they would literally have to start all over, and how could they do that? They've got so many people that count on them financially. But I want everyone to be cool, because this is an energy that's collective amongst a lot of us right now. I just quit my corporate job. I walked away from $100,000 a year because I know I'm going to triple that if I just am authentically myself. And maybe that's what you're feeling inspired to do. It's almost, again, it's more swords, so it's more mental. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like maybe it's getting a little bit better because you've made a decision. Maybe you're getting out of town. Maybe you're moving. This is someone who's picking up and going, and they're protectively doing it because maybe it really was a rough situation. Maybe someone did have to escape. This looks like a bit of an escape. This also could be, I'm hearing for some people, because again, this is the collective reading, feeling very trapped financially by their spouse. And there might be a third party involved now that's getting you out from underneath this situation. And you're leaving, but you still have a ton of fear. You still have a ton of fear about what you're walking away from. And that could go with career or in theory, a relationship as well too, because, if somebody was the breadwinner in the family, that is your career. And you have this new beginning with a Page of Pentacles or a financial new opportunity. So there is a new business coming your way. And it is the Pentacles, which means that it's going to be a positive, fruitful, and again, it's all earth energy. So this person might, Taurus, Capricorn is what I'm picking up. It's going to be very fruitful, whatever this new beginning is. And you see yourself looking at it like This is everything I've ever wanted. It's brand new. Like it's in its infancy because it's a page. It's not coming into me as a knight or a king or major arcana. So this is definitely at its, maybe you're starting your own business, maybe you're getting something off the ground, but it is going to be fruitful. And I can concur that for fact. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever you are doing, whatever you're going towards, rock and roll. Rock and roll. Might be involving a Sagittarius. That is my Sagittarius card, but this is the new beginning. So you saw how you had the Page of Pentacles. Well, this is the Page of Rods. So it's another new business partner or influencer in the business, or it could also just signify for me with this bow and arrow and the Sagittarius type energy that you just are that you might just be encompassing Sagittarius type energy, like full on optimism right now. Like, you got this. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. That you got your eye on the prize. It's like bullseye for you. Like, you are, now that you see that this could work, you got like a little fire under your bottom or something, and now you're like, everyone jokes that Sagittarius is like, I'm a Sagittarius. We can't sit still. We are just like all over the place, and it's not a lie. I mean, I have $1 million ideas every single day. I just can't implement them all by myself. So good on you. This looks super fruitful. I do see 4 of Swords here. So I'm going to want to get clarification around that for you, because that came out of nowhere. I mean, all of these cards were quite lovely. So let's go to Rider. Can you clarify for me the 4 of Swords? 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords for deck 1. So she's no longer... Sorry, these are confusing me, so I can't clarify for you yet. Are you just retelling me the story? Yeah, you're just retelling me the story. Can you tell me what the 4 of Swords is about then? More sword? Okay, heard. They're saying that the answer lies within my new deck manual. So it's really cool. These cards that I'm using, while they have traditional tarot meanings and thoughts, they also have the ancient Egyptian thoughts. So my interpretation of the 4 of Swords was like, why is that card getting pulled right now? That doesn't make sense with everything that I'm seeing here. And that's why I went to these cards, and I would never get, they're saying I couldn't get the right answer from there. I have to get it from here. So we got to talk about 4s because it will resonate with you is what they said. The sign Scorpio, so a Scorpio relationship there too as well, partnership, is the general significator of the fruitfulness, legacy, spirit communication, the dead, and the partner's money. Consequently, each of the 4s, oh, maybe you're getting an inheritance. I just heard that in my head. In its more common divinatory significance by a Scorpio, must relate to one of these things according to its suit. But in their higher application, these cards reveal the influence of and can be interpreted by the 4th decadent of each zodiacal triplicity, starting the count with the movable signs. So you got the 4 of Scepters, so it's rulership. See, I'm thinking it's all like you got mental anguish, but you know what they say, mo money, mo problems, right? So you are going to come into potentially some financial inheritance, Scorpio related potentially, if it's someone that has already passed. There's no like, well, I guess those other cards did have a death card. I hope I'm not having I'm not going to say yes or no because I don't feel comfortable with that. I'm not going to. Sorry, God. Sorry, angels. But either way, it's rough. Either way, you're going to come into some money and you are going to utilize that money, to be part of this, thing that you just started that was in its infancy. And you are going to be the ruler. Like, you're going to have the power and the rulership. That's what this is about. So yes, pile 1, when it comes to your finances and your career, whatever decisions you are making right now to 86 from something to get out of something that has been driving you crazy. And if you do happen to maybe lose somebody in the process, just know that you are always with them and you can reach out to me for spiritual guidance. Your angels have some things to say to you before I go, pile one. Adriana, I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps. I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Write down your dreams the first thing when you wake up, kids. You can pray to that girl. She'll be there for you. Fiona, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. Fiona! Patience. I hate this one. The angel of patience. I mean, not that I hate the angel of patience. I love her because I call on her every fucking day of my life. Now is the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. Paciencia. Paciencia y fe. All right, so that was pile one. I love you guys so much. If you want some more clarification around that, holler for $1, basically. Schedule a one-on-one with me. Pile two at 11 minutes and 20 seconds. I like it, angel numbers. All right, pile two, what we got? Ooh. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. You are wealthy. You are full of the light. You've got ideas for days. Everyone looks at you and prays for you and radiates and wants you. Everyone wants you to come out. Everyone wants you to be around them. You are the it person right now. Tower upside down. I just heard you're handling mini bullshits with grace. I just heard, while my cat's pooping in the litter box. I just heard that, the tower in reverse, you're handling everything with such grace. There's really nothing, there's no more tower moments at all. There's really nothing life can throw at you that's going to shake you up. I love that, pile two. And the Wheel of Fortune. When I was flipping these cards, pile two, what was happening was I was also getting messaging for me. So what'll happen is when I'm setting the piles up, I'll say to the cards, okay, I don't want to see what's happening. I don't look at what your cards are before you do. Like, I don't know what they are. So if I see them and like they're flipping out and they're face up, I know they're for me. And so I feel really connected to this deck as well too. To this pile. 8 of coins, so somebody is going to be getting their money. But if we didn't learn anything from the other reading in number one, we're going to go to the brand new decks book because there is some Egyptian knowledge that I'm getting used to learning. And it's been great. So 8, the sign of Capricorn. I know my Venus is in Capricorn, so if you're not a Capricorn, like a sun sign Capricorn, you might want to look at what your Venus, moon, and rising and ascending is. Station, honor, business, and the government affairs. Therefore, 8's corresponding numerically to Capricorn. Then we're going to la 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 la. 8 of coins represents fidelity. So whomever is a part of this person's career or business is super loyal to them. Their brand, they've got a ton of loyalty within their career. 8 of Cups, we were just there, so might as well just look again. I mean, for me, if I was reading that from Ryder, that's somebody who has a whole lot of love around them, but is still kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. So if you've got like a whole lot of opportunity around and you feel kind of good about it, but like you're still like, something ain't right, like, don't be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what you have. And the inner interpretation of this is extravagance, and and its inner interpretation is self-sacrifice. So I think that you gave up, and I've got some Cancer influence here, and I've got some is that Pisces? No. What is my key? Maybe Ed, because it's the Egyptian ones. So they're not going to tell me? How embarrassing for me. It's not Pisces. They'd have to have 2 lines. I have no idea what that symbol means. I know it's in the eagle part of the chart. Okay, maybe it is the Pisces and they're just being lazy and only putting 1 line. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna move on, but definitely Cancerian, new moon energy, new beginnings. I like that they're 8s. Those are good numbers. I mean, you want 10s, but you know, if this is the beginning of things, this is, you know, the next 3 months, things can grow. And then I've got a brand new beginning with the Page of Swords for you. And with the Page of Swords, I've got Capricorn energy there. So you might be in your career getting a message from a Capricorn. Now Capricorns, they get a bad rap. I've had my fair share of run-ins with them. Yeah, and that's why it came in upside down and I flipped it. Okay, so I need you to keep an eye out, pile 2, for a Capricorn whose dominant idea is I use. You've got a user amongst you. You've got a user amongst you, and it's a Capricorn woman, not a man, or someone who embodies female energy. I'm not saying cut all the Capricorns out of your life. I'm saying cut all the Capricorns out of your life. I'm just kidding. Call them on their bullshit. Call them on their bullshit. What do angels have to say? Archangel Raphael. Oh my gosh, it's so funny that it ended up in here anyways. Because it came out for me face up, and then I was like, I don't know if I want to put that in there because like that's a big statement to tell people they're all healers. And so I put it back in and it came out anyways. Archangel Raphael. I am helping you to heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So call on Archangel Raphael. There's a million meditations on YouTube around him. He'll make you feel so good, I swear. Astara, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. I love her. Astara. What a pretty name for a kid if anyone's looking for a unique name for their daughters. Aurora, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. Oh, shit. Come on, pile number 2. That was a great read. I want to get some Am I not learning my lesson? Yeah. Okay. Heard. That was enough. That was enough. All right, pile 2 again. Recap. If you want to go, if you want to go a little bit farther in depth, feel free to hit up that Venmo, Joe Fo's Funds, and also watch out for a Capricorn or just a female in your life right now who you probably cannot trust around your business. Find out where someone's Capricorn is in their chart. And also, keep your projects tight. Keep your projects tight to your chest. Because there's somebody around that you can't trust. I'm hearing would pay big money to hurt you too. I can tell you a story about a Capricorn I had in my life. Her name is Liron Stav. Some of y'all might know her as Nicole Stav. Literally broke into my home, moved things around to make it look like my ex-boyfriend had done it. On my birthday, set up what was supposed to look like a beautiful romantic scene, but was not anywhere there when I opened up my door. I, at the time, was living alone. I don't anymore. So it had me really, really nervous. And there's nothing good about that. That's all bad juju. Like, that's all, none of that was nice. None of that. First of all, she put confetti and rose petals everywhere. To this day, I'm still having to clean it up and purify it and send her love and it back to her times 10, you know, because that's what the universe does with karma. So just, I guess what I'm trying to say to you is, what looks good from the outside, nobody does nice things for people like that for no reason. If someone's being super duper nice to you, you have to question, Why? What is it they want from me? What is it they want from me? So that's my advice for you. And if anybody's watching this that knows that girl, tell her I love her. That I think she is one of the best people I've ever met. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is for 2020, pile number 3. Good numbers. 7 of Pentacles. So you've been sitting back and really watching the fruits of your labor grow. Good on ya. And it's been going really, really well for you. You kind of are in this King of Pentacles energy where, you know, money is of no worries, no struggles. You know that it's going to be in there. You've got your kingdom. You're sitting pretty. There's a partner who's kind of got the King of Swords energy, which is cutthroat. Cutthroat. I have out for himself. Out for himself. Okay, VI. We got a lot of major arcana here, so we're going to have to read from the booklet. And a third party. Are you interested in bringing in a third party to the partnership? Maybe that's the conversation. Maybe there are 3. No, you had looked back. You brought in a person. Or there's a new person that came in. Oh, this is confusing. VI. Again, I'm sorry. These won't go so long in the future. I just have to learn these cards. I just got them, but they're really cool. So VI, the 2 paths. Good and evil. Liberty and necessity. Cause and effect is what this card represents. So you're making a choice right now. Oh, it's your energy, party 3. Do you want to be the King of Pentacles? I'm going to put this here so you can see it. Whose energy is definitely lighter, nicer, better than the very strong King of Swords. And you're teeter-tottering between these 2 energies, I feel like. Trying to decide the balance between liberty and necessity, like being free and having to do shit. You're fighting the battle of good and evil and trying to get that spiritual knowledge, doing the right thing versus doing the lucrative thing I just heard. And you're starting to really understand karma is what I'm getting from this too, like the cause and effect. Like if you're a shitty ass fucking person, you do a shitty ass fucking thing, you get shitty ass fucking results back in your thing, Nicole Stav. Liron Stav. Indecision is the worst choice of all. So if you've been sitting there stagnant, not knowing what to do, your indecision is actually worse than anything else. Like you need to make a call. You need to make a decision on what path you're going to go on. And let's see if we can help you with that. The Sovereign is a realization, a spiritual realization about God. There's affirmations, discussions, and solutions coming, which is great. And in the physical world, you get truth, justice, and the works of the organs, which means, I guess, everything that you ever wanted, the body. Your hope depends upon being more powerful than the hope. Seek to know God, and you shall have his support. So this card is saying get spiritual. Focus on that good and evil fight within yourself. Get spiritual because you can get anything you want with God. I know. My cousin's going to be Venmoing me a big-ass check later. So, I know. All right, awakening and resurrection. So once you've gotten spiritual, you're going to have the spiritual awakening, which girl and boy, whoever I'm talking to right here, them, they, human, unicorn, alien, whoever you are. This process fucking is rough. You will go a little crazy, but once you have God in your heart and your spiritual squad around you, you kind of feel unstoppable. And this is what I preach every single day on my channel, and I'll help anybody get there. Hit the DM, hit the Venmo, only just because somebody's got to pay the light bill. Don't fall asleep either. Don't get forgetful. You have a mission to accomplish, and it will reveal itself when you are prepared, when you've done the work, which is getting spiritual, learning the lessons, when you've done it. Some of you guys might be in business with your significant other. I just heard as well too that you're both kind of, this is both of you guys. And then 3 of cups, 3 of coins, which I don't like a 3. I don't like it. It means usually that there's another outside influence of opinion in the situation. And it's usually that someone actually really respects this person. This person could be a Gemini or a Libra. Yep, the sign Libra is the common significator, partnership, open enemies, lawsuits, and dealing with the public. A marriage for money, expiation. Oh, so this King of Pentacles married somebody for money. No, this King of Swords married the King of Pentacles for money. Yeah. And now you feel like a piece of shit. So you're like, oh no. And you're seeing maybe some karma around that. And you're recognizing that you have to do the right thing and get out before it's too late. That's what I just heard. Crystal, the angel crystal. Have faith and hope because there's something positive and new on the horizon you can't see yet. It's never too late to do the right thing. God says really clearly to me right now. It's never too late to do the right thing. Bethany, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Oh yeah. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt, bath, or pedicure. Do it yourself if you don't have the money. Ray, my cousin Ray. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. I swear by yoga. I go to yoga at least once a day, if not sometimes twice. I've taken 2-hour classes, no doubt. Ariel, new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Ariel for days. I don't know where that came from. I feel like that's someone's hashtag, Ariel for days. Someone's handle on Instagram. That's one of my friends. Ariel, what's up, girl? Well, anyways, that's my 3-deck tarot card pick a spread. I will leave everybody with this nugget of wisdom today. I used to get confused when people would do me wrong and I would react, and then somehow I would become the bad guy. I was like, excuse me? I thought that bad behavior towards me entitled me to provide bad behavior back. I recognized that was wrong. That was bad behavior. That didn't work, and that what it was doing was allowing me to forever be the bad guy, when I actually was just really the one who had gotten hurt in the first place, in my mind, right? Everyone's their own, the victim or the heroine in their own story. But I challenge everybody to take everything with a grain of salt. And remember that the only body that you can control is you, and God and karma are taking care of the rest. And there's also no hell. We could talk about that at a later date too. But God bless. Namaste. Namaste. Follow me on YouTube. Please share this video. Please like this video. Help me help you. I love you guys.